So we're here today with the Harper Brothers in sunny Levan, Utah. Uh, so you've just finished telling us that this car's been in the family for since about 1965.
Yes.
It's been parked twice for how many years each time?
Oh, geez.
Well, the first time was probably only a couple of years.
Yeah, it was only maybe a year or so the first time in 73, but from 79 to, oh gosh, 2000, 20 years ago, you'd be safe saying that.
Yeah,
It,
in fact, I had just pulled it out when you started your car show.
Okay.
And I talked to you. I can't remember if you was up here talking to Randy, but anyway, you told me that you're gonna have a car show down there. Come on down, cause you'll be parts and stuff. I was looking for fenders, quarter panels, stuff like that. I needed fenders, and so yeah, that was probably 20 years ago. And when I got it, took me 2 to 3 years to get everything gathered up out of Arizona, Oregon, a few different places, and then I took it to a hot rod rebuild shop in Springville, Utah, and it was there for probably 6 months. Time he got it all put together. In the meantime, I had the motor pulled out, had the machine work done. Me and my boy rebuilt the motor uh, to put in a 383 to put back in it, and he got the body work and the paint and everything done. Had the upholstery done, and that's probably been about 15 years ago.
So I have a question for the two of you. So this car's been in the family since about 1965 here in Utah. I'm going to start with you, Brent. What does this car mean to you? Why do you guys keep this car?
well, for being a young kid in the late 60s, I'd be 10 or 12 years old. I was fascinated by fast cars. I can tell you that my two older brothers had a lot of influence, as far as me and the cars. Not just this one, my older brother had some nice cars too. But I gotta tip my hat off to my older brother for steering me in this direction as far as being a car enthusiast.
Well, Brent, you recently moved back to Levan, but you've got several cars in Wyoming, right?
Right.
What other cars do you own?
I have a 68 Charger RT with 40,000 miles on it. White interior, blue car, white vinyl top. 69 Roadrunner, which is sitting right here behind us. Bench seat, 383 4-speed. And then a Dodge 1970 Challenger RT. It's got 50,000 miles on it. So my three cars that I've got is pretty much original, build sheets. I like the originality of cars. They only make them once, like that.
So what's your favorite all-time car?
It's got to be the 71 Cuda.
Okay.
Exactly. Yep. Got to be the 71 Cuda. You got to have a Hemi in it too.
Okay. So Ron, what is your favorite thing about this blue car?
I think probably the reason that I had it all through my growing up years and my probably wild 20s, I can remember when Highway Patrol got them 63, 64 Plymouths for their patrol cars, and the body style is what got me. As soon as I walked in that yard up there and I seen this car, I was stuck on it. And there was another car like it anywhere around in our area. I'm sure there's plenty of them around, but it was just something that stuck with me ever since, clear up it, and then that's why I rebuilt it. So,
Well, there were sports furies running around, the Plymouths and stuff, but this Dodge, it seemed like kind of a rare bird, you know. You see the Dodge Polara, but you get the 500, package with it. It's just a step up, I think, in that, line of cars for Dodge, which I've really been impressed with it.
So another question for you, Ron. If you were going to give some advice to a person that was going to do a car in 2022, and they've maybe had a car laying around in the family, or they've got grandpa's car or their dad's car, what advice would you give them?
Don't go cheap, but it's going to cost you money. You can tell a cheap job, but when I done this one, it was more than what I thought I was going to do. And right now, I know it's a lot more than that. So it will cost you about as much to fix one up as what it would cost already to buy one that's already fixed up.
It's good advice.
I've seen that. Well, like I said, we just come from Reno. I've seen that right down there on them cars. You can buy one. You don't know exactly what it's like, but you can look at it really, really close. But yeah, expect to spend a little bit of money.
What do you mean by a little bit of money? That's farmer talking, Levan.
Right?
It's going to cost you an arm and a leg, right? It's going to be double the time that you think it was, and it's going to be triple the money, isn't it?
It
Yeah,
will.
And hope your wife isn't watching.
It will. Yes.
And unless you can really do a lot, you're not going to do it yourself.
Well, and the only way, when you said the wife, the only way I kept doing my cars, I had to buy her as a road runner. So that kept us in the loop right there.
So you're priming the pump is what you're telling us.
Sure, you betcha.
Well, my wife's got a 69 Camaro sitting over there, so
I noticed that.
yeah. So anyway.